Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Very excited to share with you the latest generation of the Christopher Ward C60 Trident diver. This one is all new for this year. They've updated it. They've really put some cool details that we'll get into throughout the duration of the video. And I'm excited to share it with you guys today. So the outgoing generation, it was already a forum favorite, widely respected as a value proposition, offered solid bang for buck for a Swiss diver. I think this newest version only enhances on what was already a pretty solid offering. So you can see here we have a new handset that has been retooled. It's a little bit more contemporary in its design. I like the dimensionality here, the polished beveled edges and how they catch light. You can see deep linear brushing, and that new hour hand profile kind of looks like the center spoke of a Trident, which I think is very fitting given that this is the Trident model from Christopher Ward. Notice the Trident counterbalance on the running seconds hand that has been retained. I think that's a good move. We have a polished dial, a kind of a ghost signed logo there just below the 12 o'clock position, and then the Christopher Ward text at their normal 9 o'clock position. So this is very, very sharp. We have diamond polished appliques here. The inner side, the inner facet is high polish. The top of each one of those applied markers has a nice linear brushing that I think also catches the light nicely. And then a railroad style infill for a new formula of superluminova. So this is carrying X1 GLC1, which is the latest and greatest from superluminova. Their most long-lasting and most potent variation of C1. So I'll give you guys that lume shot, and you guys can see for the first time a loomed ceramic bezel for the C60 Trident. That is awesome. And if we look at this at daylight, you can see orange accents for the indexing between 0 and 15. And in low light, that is also loomed with a slightly different tone of green that looks very, very sharp. So if we zoom back out, not only does it look sharp in low light, but in natural light, you get a lot of light play. It's a very handsome watch. Very nice details here. And I think the ceramic bezel mixed with that polished dial and the sapphire crystal you can see has a nice beveling along the outside. Just works really well with each other. Now I'll give you a wrist shot here. My wrists are 7.25 inches in circumference, and this version is the 42 millimeter, the larger version. I think it has nice weight, and it's surprisingly slim and diminutive for a 1,000-meter water-resistant diver. Now this one is machined from grade 2 titanium, and you can see the new case lines. The new profile of the case looks very contemporary and carries with it a number of different finishing from matte to brushed to polished edges here. I think it looks very, very sharp. We have an embossed signed crown, the 3 o'clock position, and that texture matches the coin edging of the bezel. So everything is very balanced and strong. We have a helium release valve here at the 9 o'clock position that carries the designation or the abbreviation for the helium atom, HE, and that is nice to see. So overall, just a handsome update to the Christopher Ward C60 Trident. Now, this one is called the Trident Elite 1000 because it's a special version. It's made out of titanium. This one has the 1,000-meter water resistance, and it is a numbered limited edition. So if we look on the case back here, you can see I have number 3 of 300, which is, it's kind of a small run. So if you guys are keen on this version, I would jump on it because, 300 really isn't a whole lot for a very handsome diver that is a chronometer. You can see chronometer down there on the dial. And then if you look at the box and paperwork, we've got a wood presentation box. And then with the paperwork, you can see the individual result for the movement in your watch as done by the COSC when it was going through its testing and certification. So very cool release. Welcome updates. I love the lume ceramic bezel. I like the new handset, the new case profile. The bezel action is awesome. Very loud, very snappy, very mechanical feeling. And you guys can see no play there. So very, very cool. Now the strap that this comes on is a hybrid strap. It is orange rubber and a ballistic nylon in navy. It's very smooth to the touch, very hard, and we have quick release tabs here, which is handy if you want to switch out, your straps on a regular basis. Vented, raised, and then on this side, again, there is that ballistic nylon. And I like the fact that they left the pinholes entirely in rubber. That's going to help with longevity. And on this side, we have navy silicone keepers, a titanium signed buckle, and that keeper also is held into position there, which is a nice touch. So overall, a very cool package, nice updates, nice Swiss movement, nice details, very exciting from Christopher Ward. Now, I know I've showed you this limited edition titanium version, but they are also updating their standard 316L stainless steel versions, both in 38 millimeter as well as 42 millimeter. Now this titanium one is 42 millimeter, and for the first time they're also offering a 40 millimeter, but only in stainless steel and only with the black dial, black bezel color combination. I think that's an awesome move. That's something that I think Christopher Ward is going to do very well with. So I'll see if I can get one of those in and kind of do a side-by-side comparison. I think that would be a very nice video to do. Now I'll leave you a link here just in closing to Christopher Ward's website where you can see all the different versions, the new updates, get pricing, and if you have any questions, please reach out. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you guys in the next video.